The answer is yes. You should absolutely invest your stimulus check. Now, if you're not exactly sure how to do it, where to do it, what to invest it in, that's what we're going to be going over in this video. So if you just wanted a yes or no answer, you've got that answer. It's yes. But if you want to know and get some ideas on how to invest your stimulus check, where you can invest your stimulus check, make sure to stick along for the rest of the video, and let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and we're gonna make this the best year ever. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We post videos every day on here, how to invest our money, where to invest our money, in some of the hottest moving stocks in the market, as well as cryptocurrencies. So let's talk about the stimulus checks. Everybody's going over these right now. Everybody's excited that we're gonna be getting an extra $1,400, hopefully by the end of this month. That's right. So let's go over a little bit of the basics of these stimulus checks. I did a video on it yesterday if you want a little bit more detail, but basically anybody filing single that makes under $75,000 per year will get a full $1,400 stimulus check. Now it phases out after $80,000 a year, and just double that money for couples. So if you're a couple filing, it's $150,000 and fades out at $160,000. Now, of course, this was passed by the Senate. It still has to go back to the House of Representatives, and then it's expected to land on the desk of Joe Biden sometime early this week, and yes, he is expected to spend it. So what we're looking at here is a potential $1,400 per person, and that includes dependents. So I don't know your situation, your family situation, your filing situation, anything like that, so you can kind of get these numbers in your head about how much you should expect to receive in stimulus checks. So we're basically going to go over these examples as an individual. So we're going to be using the $1,400 mark, and let's talk about where we can invest this based on your current situation. All right, now number one, because yes, everybody's going to be investing this, but we're all going to be investing it in different ways. So number one, if you found yourself struggling during the pandemic, if something happens, or even if you're struggling now and it might not necessarily be because of the pandemic, how would you go about investing your $1,400 stimulus check? Look, I think it is very important to understand that investing doesn't just mean buying stocks or buying cryptocurrencies or buying something like that that could appreciate in value, right? There's a lot of us out there that can't necessarily afford to invest in the stock market right now because we have to invest first in our emergency fund. We have to get to that point where we feel comfortable and safe doing that. We need to eat, right? Now, whatever it may be, if you need to restructure your budget, if you need to take a look and really reflect on why we're in the situation we are right now, if we don't necessarily have enough money to cover our bills, if we have to reflect on that situation and shift things around in our budget, absolutely do so. But if we find ourselves in that situation, how do we invest our money? We need to make sure that we stay current on all of our bills and all of our expenses so that we can have that peace of mind and not worry about whether or not we're going to eat tomorrow and not worry about whether or not the lights are going to get shut off. It's very important to have that security before you move on to the next step. So that's the first thing. Consider it an investment in yourself by giving yourself that security. Don't go out and buy a PlayStation 5 or new shoes or anything like that. Take care of yourself and make sure that you are secure and relieve that worry so that you can focus on really improving your future. So that's the number one way to invest it, okay? Make sure that all of your securities are taken care of and you don't have to worry. Now, the next thing, if we find ourselves, if we say, okay, well, I'm current on all of my expenses, I don't really have to worry about these bills, I was able to really take care of all of my expenses during the pandemic, and I don't feel that I need to use the stimulus check in order to feel secure and really stay up to date on my bills. What can you do? Let's talk about investing in yourself for now and for the future. One of the things you can do, because look, we all know this was a very hard time and a lot of stress came from this. So one of the things that you can do now, your bills aren't stressing you out, but your whole situation is. So a couple different things that we can do here. Invest it in yourself, maybe in a small vacation, maybe in something that's really going to relieve that stress and allow you to push yourself further in the future. You know, your basic needs are taken care of, but you really need to refresh. That could be an excellent opportunity. And why would you consider this an investment? Because look, if you refresh yourself, if you're beaten down right now, if you're saying, man, life is hard, you need to take a step back. You need to get that refresher out there, and you need to do it because that's going to help motivate you and move forward and grow yourself in a way that you can't do when you're stressed out or when you're beaten down or when life seems too hard. So number one, take care of your basic needs. Number two, take care of yourself. Think about yourself right now. Are you stressed out? Do you need to relieve that stress? If so, don't do it in a way. Look, a lot of people turn to a lot of things that they think are going to relieve stress, but they don't. And I think you know what I'm talking about right now. Don't turn that direction. Turn in a direction that really will refresh you and set you on a path that you know will inspire you to do better things in the future. Now, security, done. Stress relief and really inspiring yourself to be refreshed, done. Now, if you're thinking, okay, I don't have to worry about my bills. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm not stressed out. You know, nothing really changed for me besides the fact that I couldn't go out to eat at a restaurant. Now, this is where we can talk about investing in your future, whether that be the stock market, whether that be cryptocurrencies, whether that be in an education for yourself. Whatever it is, we need to invest in our future now. If those first two steps are taken care of, the next step is our future. And this is where wealth building comes in, and really building yourself up and setting yourself up for success comes in. Let's talk numbers real quick. The stimulus check is $1,400, right? Doesn't seem like a huge amount, but it really can be. Okay, a lot of us are young. We've got plenty of time. Everybody loves to use the 40-year example when talking about, future value of money, because 40-year is a typical working career, right? So if you were to invest that $1,400 over a working career, it turns in, and you invested at a 12% interest rate. Not impossible to achieve. That $1,400 turns into $130,000. And that's an average interest rate. If we have a couple good years right at the beginning, it can snowball even faster than that. So keep that in mind. A very stable investment at 12% a year will turn your stimulus check into $130,000. Now, that is going to be an excellent thing to motivate you in order to build wealth into the future. Now, if you're saying, okay, well, I'm good, and you want to YOLO this on an investment, you want to go out and say AMC, GameStop, Dogecoin, to the moon, it gets a little tricky, okay? But to do this and to get to that point, you need to say that all of these other things are taken care of. You have investments for your future, stable investments out there. Your basic needs are taken care of. You don't feel stressed out. And this really could turn into an opportunity that a lot of people do. And think about it. If there's a lot of people out there that are going to be doing the same thing, we really could see the stock market have a nice bounce at the end of this month if everybody's going out and investing into these stocks. So guys, I hope this helped you. 3 easy ways to invest your stimulus check and really give yourself the future that you all deserve. Now, I want to know down in the comments below what you guys plan on doing. Do you see yourself in level 1? Do you see yourself in level 2? Or do you see yourself in level 3? Let us all know down in the comments below. And look, the most important thing that we can do, the most important thing absolutely that we can do is build each other up. Start a conversation down in the comments below and let us know what you're feeling, what you're thinking about doing, and we're going to jump down in there and we're really going to build you up and inspire you to be the best that you can be and really prepare and take advantage of your future. Use this opportunity to better everything in your life. Now guys, if you like the content on the channel, please click that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, become a bro, and let's grow. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you're thinking about trading brokerages, there's a link in the description for Webull. If you want to invest the $1,400 stimulus check, use that link down there because you're going to get a couple free stocks just for doing so. And once you deposit $100 in your account, you're going to get an extra stock for doing that. And it's really going to help benefit you just from the beginning as an investor because you've got those free stocks padding your portfolio. And if you want to share this video, make sure to do so. Inspire somebody else to be the best that they can be and invest in their future and really invest that stimulus check. Now, guys, until the next time, I hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.